Yeah.
Hi you guys, so I have been getting so many messages from so many girls lately and I'm so happy, but what they all had in common is that they are mostly all redheads and they were all asking me, can you please do a makeup video about like colors to wear for redheads and what not to do and what to do and all that stuff because, well, you are a redhead yourself, and yes I am. And it's funny because I never thought about doing these kind of videos just focusing on redheaded girls, but I see now that that is actually genius because, you know, I can really or try to help you guys, and I'm so happy that everybody who messaged me was so sweet and honest about, you know what, I really have a problem with doing this, can you please help me? And you know what, it took me so long to figure out too what looked good and what doesn't look good, because I don't know, it seems like that we are a little bit harder to color than like brunettes or blondes or other hair colored people. So I definitely want to help you guys out, and I'm just going to do this video, and I hope that it's useful. It kind of makes sense in my own head with like warm colors and cold colors and I don't know, stuff like that. So I hope that it makes sense to you too, and I hope that you will keep watching. Okay, so I just had to change backgrounds a little bit because the sun is really bugging me. Or it's actually not the sun, it's the windows across that like reflects the sun in my face and in your face. So yeah, I am just going to get started. I think I'm going to start with, the reason why I'm looking down here is because I have all my products here. I think I'm going to start off with skin, because skin is like the most basic and also what a lot of girls, gingers, redheads have a problem with. So I think I'm going to jump into that. Yeah. Okay, so now of course I can't really generalize a ginger because we are very different, we look very different, our skin tones very like, you know, we look very different, and there's a lot of types of gingers, and there's very sensitive gingers, and then there's redheads who are just as, you know, not sensitive as brunettes and stuff, and that's for the sun and that's for everything else. So I think that I would say that I am like a medium ginger, I guess. I'm not extreme ginger where I'm like really white and I have a lot of freckles and I'm like almost allergic to the sun. And I'm definitely not one of the gingers who can just stay out in the sun for 6 hours and not feel a thing. Lucky bastard. Very much in the middle. I think I'm very much medium. There's no other gingers in my family really, so I kind of had to figure out all this stuff on my own. My mom is blonde and she gets tan like this. My dad has black hair and he also gets tan like this. So my big brother, who has like a, I don't know, brown hair or something, he also gets tan like crazy, and I just burn and I look a little bit like a lobster. I'm very lobster colored, and then I just go back to white. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is skin and color, and what I think is definitely most important is sun protection. And right now I'm just going to talk about the face and not the whole body because that's going to take forever. But face-wise, you definitely need to also protect your skin, and what I have for that is this Ole Henriksen, and it's called actually Protect the Truth, and it has SPF 50+, and that sounds like a lot. I know. But it's, you know, it's really important to take care of your skin, and for redheaded girls, mostly like SPF 15 is just not enough. It doesn't cover it, and you get very irritated, and we have a tendency to get kind of red skin or red areas, or because we're generally pretty sensitive. Well, what this does is that it goes in and corrects your color. It even says it's color correcting right here. This is from Smashbox, and it is a photo finish, and it has silicone base, so it's really nice to work with. But what's most important, and which is important with all the green primers, is that it goes in to correct your redness that we tend to have, not in the hair, in the face. When choosing your foundation as a redhead, it's very important that you are matched correctly, and there's not a lot of places that actually know how to match a redhead because they just think that, you know, one shade fits all, and it definitely doesn't, because we can be very, very warm underneath our skin, or we can be very, very cold. Like, do you have a cold paleness or like a warmer paleness? And I have, again, the medium. I can be very, very, very pale. I can be like this color, and then I can be, you know, not tan, but regular. And my foundation is from Bobbi Brown, and it's called Skin Foundation, and it has SPF 15. Always SPF, girls, always SPF. This is very good. Bobbi Brown people are very, very, very good at shading when you are a ginger, so that is very, very good. I really like them. I think they're very professional. They have a lot of lines. They have for dry skin, oily skin, you know, all kinds, sensitive skin, and they even have one with color correcting in it as well, but I just use this instead. But they're very, very good. So all I can say is that Bobbi Brown foundations are really good. MAC foundations have a lot of shades too. I don't find it very easy to go into like a drugstore and just say, yeah, I need the lightest one or the second lightest one, because they have a lot of different undertones and they don't always fit. So it's very important that when you wear foundation as a redhead that you are matched correctly, because we easily get, you know, the line or like the neck that's, you know, we're very light. Look how light I am. So it's very important that you're matched correctly. So Bobbi Brown really does it really good. And if you are wondering, my shade is 3.25 Cool Beige. If you think you are kind of the same color as I am. So that is that. I want to move on to blushes and bronzers, and I think that we are very fortunate that we can do bronzer. I think bronzer look great on redheads. There's a lot of redheads that has like kind of a scare of jumping into bronzing because it's kind of like, you know, it's about being sun-kissed, and we are not sun-kissed, most of us. But I definitely think that you can wear bronzer. I know I do, and it's really helped my face glow. It doesn't have to be like a dark brown a dark brown bronzer or anything, but it can be like kind of a lighter color bronzer like I have right here. As you can see, this really complements even my very, very, very light skin, you know. This one from Chanel, it's really awesome. It's called Soleil de Tan, and it's liquid and it goes on super nice and super smooth, and it looks like this. It's totally unfair to be like, oh, you can't wear bronzer because you're a redhead. You definitely can. You just don't have to pick, you know, the one that's like this color, because we're not that color. When we come to like pink blushes, we have a little bit of a harder time, and this is where I'm gonna go in and talk about warm and cold tones. This is a warm this is a warm toned blush, and you can see, because now you're probably like, what does that even mean? It means that it has an undertone of color that is warmer and not, you know, whiter or blue. It's actually blue and like orange. And this one has a blue undertone. So you can see this one would not be complementary for my skin, but this one would. Can you see the difference? This one looks much better. So it's all about warm and cold tones. Okay, so I want to move over to eyeliners. I have got about 2 to 4 questions this week about black eyeliners, because they were like, I'm watching this beauty guru. She is a brunette and she's wearing black smoky eye, and it just doesn't look good on me. And in the beginning I was very, very frustrated about this too, and I still am sometimes, because I love a black smoky eye. It looks great on others. But it can be very, very harsh on gingers. So that is why, if you haven't discovered it yet, that there is a brown and a black eyeliner, and a black eyeliner will always look way more harsh on us than a brown one would. This one will make you look soft, and it will make your eyes, you can see my eyes are blue, and if you have blue or green eyes, and some have brown, but it will definitely take the blue and the green out and make them stand out, where this one will wash out the color with us. So it will make your blue eyes look gray, or it would make your green eyes look more like muddy, you know what I mean? And also it's very, very harsh against our very white skin, where this one also complements the hair much better than this. I want to talk about some like eyeshadow palette color combinations. And this palette, or these palettes that I have here, are very old, and they are from LA Colors, but they're not available anymore because they're so old. Here are two examples of two palettes. A toned, like warmer toned palette is way better than a cooler toned palette. Yes, that was very hard for me to say apparently. These ones over here has warm oranges and warm yellows, and it has warm browns. It has another brown up here, and this one is kind of a purple, but it's still a warm purple. And this one is a pink, and it is a warm pink. So as you can see, and what I mean by this is a warm purple, I want to give you an example of right now, because right here I have a cold purple. This one is from Revlon. This is a cold purple, and I want to show you a swatch on my hand of the warm purple and the cold pepper. This is the difference, and now you're probably gonna be like, this is not purple, but it actually is. It's just a warmer tone purple than that one. This will actually be way more complementary than this one would on us. Unless you are a kind of a, you know, tanned ginger, but that's not what I'm talking about. Pale gingers, pale. That one will not be as good as that one. So that's what I mean by this is a warmer palette, and where this is a cooler palette. I want to talk to you very, very briefly about eyebrows, because it has taken me, I want to say forever, but obviously I'm only 19. It's taken me a very, very long time to figure out eyebrows, because my mother has always just been a believer that you just color your eyebrows black or very, very, very dark brown, and it just looks great because it looks great on her. And as you have probably seen in my older videos, that is also what my eyebrows look like, and they are very, very skinny, and I don't like it. When I look back now, I'm like, what? But I figured it out, and I figured out that first off, eyebrow pencils are amazing, and you can find, you know, if you have blonde eyebrows like I do when I'm not wearing color, you can go and you can pick out a very, very light toned eyebrow pencil, and normally they would be called blonde. Don't go for like a brown one, because that will just look too much unless you have really, really, really dark red hair, but I don't. Mine is like medium. I'm always a medium. This one I have is from Rimmel. I've showed you this one before. It's so old that I don't know what it's called, but it is the only eyebrow pencil that they have there. So yeah, and this one is the lightest color that they have. I'm sorry about my talking disabilities. I don't know. This is the lightest color that they have, and this is the most amazing eyebrow pencil I have ever had. That is what the color looks like. It is almost the color of my hair, which is also this color. So that's a really, really great eye pencil for redheads, and I'm gonna say eyebrow pencil now because that's the most correct. I also have this palette. It's called Smoky. It's by Love & Beauty, which is the brand that you can buy in Forever 21. And I use this color also for my eyebrows. It looks like this, and it also matches my hair really, really well. So that is also a color that I found out, and I actually think that this color in this little palette, the cold palette, that color would also be, yeah, exactly the same. So but that works for me. It's just very important to find out that it's going to match this. It doesn't have to be red. Mine is not red, mine is light brown, or a little bit colder brown, But eyebrows are important. They give like character and they give color, and for redheads I think, especially for redheads, it is very important that they match your hair color. I don't think that blondes can have blonde eyebrows because that's not fair because they won't have any eyebrows. Brunettes doesn't have to have like brown, but they can have black. But we can't have black eyebrows, you know, because no, it doesn't look natural at all. You're not born with black eyebrows if you are a ginger, or if you are, that's crazy coloring, but you know. So it's very important, and I definitely figured that out not that long ago, that's very, very important that they match, because it looks way more natural, it looks way, way better. And it's also that it really embraces the fact that you are redheaded, and it's kind of, you know, you're kind of proud because you use this eye pencil because this matches my hair. So yeah, it's a good thing. Embrace it. Be a redhead. Very, very last but not least, because I've been rambling on for like an hour and a half, feels like, I want to talk about lips. And I'm also going to talk about warm colors and cold colors here. We need to do the warm toned lip glosses. I have more of them. Orange is also a very, very good color for us. This one is just a lip stain. Everything peachy is beautiful on us. This one is a lip butter from Revlon, also a really, really good color. But I'm like obsessed with peach though. I have these two lipsticks from Estée Lauder. And this one is more pink than this one. I hope you can see. This one is actually pretty cool undertoned. And it only works on me when I have a tan. This one works on me all the time. And this one was a Crystal Baby, the one that works all the time. Crystal Baby. Ooh, Crystal Baby. And the other one is called Secret Kiss, and this one is not as good. You can see this is very pink. No. Okay, so very, very last thing that I want to talk about is red lips, because that has been kind of an issue for redheads for a long time. You know, can I do it? I have red hair already, or can I not do it? And especially when it comes to red lipstick, this is very much about cool toned or warm toned. I have three. Do I have three? Where is the last one? There. Yeah, I have three that I want to show you. I have done a review on this. I love this, by the way, still. I'm going to do 3 swatches. Okay. This one right here, the first, is this one. This one has an orange undertone, which is good for us. That one. It's called Les Rouges Rouge. I don't know. Something. It is number 132 and it is Lancome. This one from Rimmel is in the middle and it is very blue. Very, very blue undertoned. I love this, but it is too blue for me. But it is amazing when I'm tan. That one. And the last one that I have is Max Diva. Now this is almost a maroon color, but it's still beautiful on us. And it looks great with the red hair because it's kind of it's not maroon when it comes on. It's still very, very red. But it looks great because it has a brown and therefore warm, earthy undertone. So that is a really good one. You can definitely wear red lipstick. You should, because it looks amazing on redheads, I think, on everybody. You should definitely just wear it. And you can wear all kinds of tones as long as they are kind of warm. Just kind of. It don't have to be all warm, just kind of warm. Please do me that favor to be kind of warm. It's way better. And if you are new to lipstick, choose a color like this, because this just goes, you know. Peachy goes with red. Peachy is good for redheads. So I hope that you survived my very, very long, very, very rambling and very, very bad talking video, because this was yeah, I don't know what happened to my speech. See, I can't even say it, like my ability to speak today. And but I hope that you still like the video, and I will do more redheaded talking things. I can't say it. Tutorials if you would like. just leave me a comment down below or keep messaging me if you like. I hope that if you are new and if you are both blonde, brunette, ginger, blue-haired, whatever, that you will subscribe to join my little universe, or our little universe. We are about 1,200 people now. That's huge. I'm so excited. And I am about to hit 100,000 video views, as you can see up somewhere. And when we do, I'm going to do a Chanel giveaway, not a bag, just like makeup and stuff. So I hope that you will stay tuned and you will stick around, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!